Hi. I don't know how to start this. Ready to go to China? So ready. Ni hao!
Ni hao!
So we are in Beijing, China for day technically 2-ish of our 10-day tour.
It's our first full day in Beijing.
Yes, I do not count Beijing day 1 as yesterday, like our itinerary did, since we were on a plane for literally almost all of it.
Yeah.
Our flight experience.
You can't use electronic devices of any kind on a plane in China. That even means you can't have your phone on if it's on Wi-Fi. Or look at your iPad or read a book, e-reader. For an 11-hour plane, it's a long time when they have about 3 movies you've heard of.
Yes.
None of which you want to watch.
They were all pretty terrible.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're in Chinese.
Please wake me up.
Please wake me up. Do not disturb. That's cute. And a toothy brush.
Oh, it has a little cover and everything.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, baby toothpaste. That's cool.
Very nice.
And earplugs. And I don't know.
Washcloth?
Socks.
What? Food? Pretty terrible. Actually, probably some of the worst airline food I have had in my entire life. And airline food is usually pretty gross, but this was especially terrible. 11 hours felt more like 47. Thank God for coloring books. When we finally got here, it was 4 p.m. We've been up for forever, and our tour guide decided that it was a good time to sit us all down and give us a little bit of a lecture about not signing up for the optional tours. Yeah. Day 1, Beijing. We started off by going... Technically, day 2, Beijing. We started off by going down to the breakfast buffet, which honestly was so...
Like a cruise ship.
Yeah, there was so much food. Get waffles, pancakes, weird things full of bean
Lots
curd,
of
of
Asian
which I
food.
had like 8 things full of bean curd.
So they look like a chocolate croissant.
Gotta get those chopsticks, which we're not supposed to point at people. Manners. So, day 1 breakfast in Beijing. I don't know half of what I'm eating, so I'll try this thing. It kind of looks like a fig Newton, so... It is not a fig Newton. I get some kind of mochi with a bean curd paste. Good stuff. After breakfast, we hopped on the subway where we smashed ourselves in like sardines. I have never been so grateful to be so tall. I actually had some breathing room above everyone else's heads. Pretty sweet.
But the subway is really pretty easy to navigate, really clean, and absolutely silent. No one talks to each other, ever. Not on the plane.
Yeah.
On the subway, it's quiet.
Very weird.
Yeah.
People don't speak in public here apparently.
Yeah.
Which is hard because I like to talk
Loudly.
constantly.
Yep.
And we made our way over to the Forbidden City.
Yes. AKA the Palace Museum now. It's the largest largest palace in the world. Very ornate, very large. Really cheap to get into. I think it was 40 Chinese dollars each, which is not a lot.
We're on our way to the Forbidden City.
Palace Museum now.
Very exciting stuff. Had our first subway experience where we had 2 people take selfies with us in the background.
We smiled.
Yes, posed for them as per usual. Yeah. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. It was, I think it's the largest building in the world made out of wood entirely.
Yeah.
So that was super cool. Learned a lot about the history there. So these beasts are here to protect the building. And because the Hall of Supreme Harmony is the most important building, it has the most beasts to protect it. Pretty cool. It's also just gorgeous. And again, pretty sure this is where Mulan takes place. I can almost picture Mushu right now. While we're at the Forbidden City, there were all these tour groups of little children that were super cute, wearing these little green outfits and yellow hats. And one of the little boys finally had the courage. He looks at us and he goes, "Hello." And we go, "Hi." And all the little kids started saying, yeah, they started taking turns being like, "Hello, hello." It was super duper cute. So Caroline, where are we?
In the Palace of Abstinence.
Wow. And we met up with the other 2 people from our tour group who our tour guide hates, because they also declined every tour. Yeah. So
we spent the rest of the day with them. We had people take pictures with us this time when we were at the palace, which was a nice change.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was really fun. And so after that we went across the moat/street. So we are at Jingshan Park right now, hiking up some stairs, and it's pretty cool. There's bamboo and some structures at the top we'll find. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it's smoggy,
yeah, if
but
we could just turn a gigantic fan on and blow the smog away, it would.
And then we wandered around until we found lunch. Was picture menu, definitely a necessity. But fortunately, one of our new friends speaks just a little bit of Chinese.
Like animal organism. I think it's from an animal. Although, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like grows on the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's like. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be my guess. Something growing in the ocean. It's like a plum sauce, I think.
Yeah, this is funky. I don't know if I want to try it.
What is that?
You gotta really bite into it. You gotta know what it is, dude.
Yeah, girl.
Really know it.
Get it.
Get it.
Oh. There's no flavor.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind
It's
of
a weird
like
texture.
maybe it isn't. No, it's not gelatin. They didn't like put it in hold up into a mold. But it's like $20 for all of our food.
Yeah.
164.
Got back on the subway.
Yeah, and we went to the Temple of Heaven. But we got off the Temple of Heaven, we saw the Pearl, I don't know what it was called, some market, which is the market where they sell cheap Chinese things and knockoffs. So we did too much shopping in a building that was about 500 degrees.
So hot. And honestly, the haggling wasn't super great in most cases.
Yeah, really, I think they like haggling with guys better, because our guys were like laughing, and with girls they just get really like defensive and I don't know, but they give you weird compliments to try and pull you in.
We had a lady chase us around the store for a little while because she decided she didn't want the bathrobe she was going to buy anymore because she was being so persistent. And so I'm haggling. She has the wallet that has my money in it, and I'm like, I have to go get it from her. She starts following us and she won't leave us alone. And I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Don't want this creepy that you're following me. And she just keeps following and yelling at us about these like pajamas or something. So that was a great experience. But I got some other great things, some really cool candy, some really cool tea, some special presents, which was fun. We did really well on haggling on some things, but
wanted sunglasses, they didn't want to go down their price, so I didn't get anything for myself, but I'm fine with it. It was a fine experience. I really don't need anything anyway. One of our new friends, Noah, bought a pair of glasses for like $50 US prescription, and we had to wait an hour, so we went over to Temple of Heaven. It was getting duskish dark, so we couldn't really see it clearly, but it was kind of neat to walk around in that atmosphere because it was almost eerie in a way, but also felt like we could have been walking around in like the 1500s, and that's how it would have looked. And
it was kind of dark, smoggy, and foggy, and there were really only a few people there with just these like little lanterns lighting it up. It was a really neat experience. We were no longer surrounded by tour groups. After that, we went
on the subway to this really cool district. It's like old Beijing, I guess, and Beijing isn't skyscrapers. It's really a really neat city. But it's a really neat city, and so this was reminding me more of what like probably old Beijing, like back in the day, looked like these gray buildings with these little sloped roofs. too dark to get pictures, but like these windy streets and these little tiny restaurants and shops. It was really cool.
And all of the streets, they had these like weeping willow trees, and they were lit by Chinese lanterns in some places. And it was super cool. They had like this like playground / exercise equipment along the street at one point. How's it working, Caroline?
Yeah, more blue style, that one. Not the next one.
Gotta work those abs.
I really never understood how these things work out in any way. Yeah, go faster.
Faster, 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 faster.
There it is.
And we found just this little hole in the wall place. And after stopping into several that were just way too expensive.
Way too expensive. We're gonna pay more than like $2 US for a meal.
Yeah, so we got some, I got some of the most delicious rice. She got this really interesting,
I thought they were noodles.
also
they were
delicious.
Like sweet potato or something. I don't know. They're good.
Potato, some sort of tomato-y type sauce. Yeah. Everything was really good. The guys got some of
chicken
these
skewers.
Yeah, and then these green beans that were cooked with something that made your mouth feel numb. It was super weird, but they were so good. You almost didn't want to stop eating them.
I think our meals total for the day for all 4 of us was like maybe 150 Chinese dollars, which is like 25 US dollars.
So then we sardined ourselves back into 4 different subways on the way back, and here we are back at our hotel. Yeah, it was super awesome.
Great. Yeah.
Really looking forward to tomorrow.
The Great Wall.
Great Wall of China, early wake up call. And yeah, that's it. That's our day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.